What's up? This is the second half of the video.
Yeah. I'm still Mack and that's still Allie, and we're under the covers with Rachel.
Why is this part 2?
Because we're splitting. We split
It's
the video.
just part 2.
We split the video in half, and if you're wondering why we're filming from this angle, you'll find out probably about halfway through.
Bye. So where did you think that we were? Like, actually.
Had Ty not spoken
Had
to
Ty
you, what
not
would you have
said
put?
can.
I would have put Paris.
Yeah, so that
Rough.
was, yeah, that
No,
sucks.
that's the thing that's annoying, but like I know that it was not of malintent, but I would have put Paris just because I would have been like, well, I don't know where else to put this.
Well, to be fair, I told Ty Can, and I don't know, I don't remember if she had ever heard of the Cannes Film Festival, but when I was sitting with Shane and I was like, the Cannes, I was saying Cannes Film Festival. I was like, it's the Cannes Film Festival. He was like, you're so smart. We told Ty and Biggie, that's why we were all on the bus together. We were like, Cannes. But he was like, I don't know, but like that made sense to me. All the film and like
it was so on the nose, like can, damn.
And the can, yeah, that's what made me think of it.
That's
I was
the
like can, because Geneva,
Yeah.
can, it all Roman
Romeo.
numerals.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean if I
Like,
were
come on.
No,
But
I
then
get the
it's
thought.
not to give any spoilers, but I imagine because there's only so many capitals people know, I imagine it gets a little bit more specific as the game goes on.
You'd hope.
We'll see.
You'd hope.
you know.
Were you, or did you throw the croquet challenge?
No,
I
she
heard
asked
that
me
question.
to. She's like, throw it. I'm like, okay. And I didn't mean to throw it.
You were trying.
No, I was trying to win for sure.
Damn. Okay.
No,
that's
I know
rough.
literally. She's like, throw it. I'm like, okay. But I was like, I'm not throwing this bitch. I don't fucking
Dang.
trust you. But I was like,
I want you to
That's fair.
think that I trust you. So I'm like, yeah. No, I tried to win.
That's smart.
Mac.
That was my next question.
Oh, okay. So can I go again?
Yeah.
Or do you want to go again?
No.
You can go.
Oh, you.
You can go.
Hey, I want you to go.
Hey, but I want you to go. Roomies.
Mine are kind of more generalized questions. If you have specific episode questions.
Okay. Were you upset that you went out at Paris? Like, was that
That's
a city that
literally
you?
the only other place I've been.
So that
Europe.
sucks then.
No, that sucks, literally. But then I got to see, not to spoil it for next episode, but the next city we went to, I hadn't been to.
Okay.
That's good.
So I
Yeah,
I saw
so you got to see that.
other city.
Yeah, and you got to like be in it, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like got to, which is the irony, because then we eat at this like good Italian restaurant, and I was like, but like you'll know, like the next city was like not known really for food or anything good. So I'm like, well, let's eat
Was it
pasta.
not known for food? Because our whole episode's about food.
Okay, but it was like weird.
And it was
food, right?
horrible.
Yeah, exactly. Though
I
It
was
like the
gagging.
and that's why we wouldn't eat the local food, right? That's why
So
we
you
went
went to an Italian
Italian.
restaurant.
Right? That was fucking delicious.
Freaking awful.
Wait, did you have your birthday in Paris or was it in the next city?
It was in Paris. It was that day
You were voted out on your birthday?
on my birthday.
That's crazy.
No.
Yeah.
That's tough.
so sad.
Because production, they all made a cake for Rick, and I thought I was so safe. We were already talking like, I want a pink cake. I don't know how you're gonna make it happen. I want a pink cake, strawberry cake, and I was like so disappointed. But they ended up actually getting me my cake in Paris.
Aw,
So
okay,
it was
that's
really
sweet.
sweet of them.
Aw.
But yeah, I was like,
Aww.
fuck,
That's tough.
Yeah.
it's fine.
Do you have more specific questions? Or you
I
wanna go to
am
general?
literally out of questions.
Okay.
I made my questions short and sweet because we talked to Rachel once before on Under the Covers.
Yeah.
Rachel's the first repeat Under the Covers.
Hopefully back for many
She likes to
more.
snuggle.
I
she
love-
loves being under the covers.
Side note, question for you guys. How long was I here before you're like, get this bitch out of my house?
We
Rachel,
never thought that.
I told you to stay for months.
we literally wanted you to stay forever. Yeah, but he would have slept on the couch.
Clayton and Gavin also didn't sleep.
Clayton
in
and Gavin didn't
This
sleep
room
in
was
here. They
empty.
slept on the
They always
couch.
have people coming over. It's always a full house. And then you had Marissa here.
None of them slept in here. Marissa slept in Sarah's room.
I know, but I don't like feeling underfoot. We should do it under the covers. Maybe not this one. Something at my place, at my house. It's all pink.
Oh, cute.
Rachel's covers.
Under Rachel's
Under the Covers with Pepe, Rachel's brand new dog.
Pepe! Oh my god, you gotta meet Pepe.
Oh god.
Rachel gets divorced, sorry. Moves to Austin, gets Pepe.
Yeah, the only other. Never mind, I'm not gonna say that. That sounds bad.
But he's really cute. Can I show him to the camera?
Yeah. Well, also, I can edit in a picture of Pepe right here if that would be better. That they're probably not gonna be able to see your phone. Do you want Pepe to be right here?
Look how he sleeps with me on his own pillow.
Oh, Pepe.
Yeah.
They can't see that.
They can absolutely see that. They
Okay, they
100%
can see it.
See that.
I'll also
He's
put
treated
Pepe right
like a
here.
king. Look at this.
That's a king.
Pepe wears a blinged out collar and he sleeps in
Oh,
a
those are
pink
the boobs I
a
want.
pink Mustang.
I'm also getting a boob job. I've been looking at boobies. I'm like, I like that.
Silicone's brilliant.
Okay, yeah, I know that, but you know what's good for me is these tits. Look at that. Delicious.
You wouldn't do a fat transfer? Why do you have that super zoomed in picture of your face?
That makes it where?
The rest of this
What
episode
is
is just going
that?
through Rachel's pictures.
Oh, because I was editing what it would do if I got a nose job, because I might be getting a nose job. So I was just like, because this is the worst picture of me. I'm like, so is it my nose? Because I was trying to figure out, like, why do I look so bad other than the fact that I look like I'm 50 pounds? And I realized it's because my nose kind of hooky.
I don't know. I think you have a great nose. I actually
This is
already
the
thought you
worst
had a
photo.
nose job.
Oh my God.
I really did. I thought you had like a Korean nose job.
Stop.
You
No,
know,
I'm
my
serious.
husband.
Anyway, what was your favorite moment on the bus?
When I went home and I could, like, take a bath.
Oh, you
That
didn't
was
enjoy
your
the
favorite
bus?
moment?
I had, like, no friends on the bus.
You
were
had
friends.
Mac.
I don't trust that bitch.
I liked you a lot.
That's fair.
You can't trust anybody.
I don't trust anybody.
I let this girl pick my chin hairs. And she says, her friend. Well, I did lie. But it was a
What?
game.
No, it was game, but that's what I'm saying. Like,
You can
it
pick
was
my
so
chin
much
hairs now.
fun. Girl, I brought my IPL laser device. Let me share with you, because
need
I have
it.
in my
I have an
phone-
unruly amount of chin
No, I mean, you
hairs.
can actually probably see mine right now. They're like growing in.
Barely. Yours are like blonde. Mine are dark.
oh, mine are black.
Mine are black. Mine are dark. I've got dark chin
No,
hairs.
aside from that, though, favorite moment on the bus.
Actually, though, I really couldn't. I couldn't tell you.
A neutral moment.
She
on the
literally
bus.
doesn't. Okay, what was your worst moment on the bus?
When Jonah went home.
That was
Like that.
sad.
I remember
My
waking
plan was
up-
Mac. I wanted it to be Mac.
It almost was.
It almost
and
was. They really didn't play that up.
They didn't play that up enough.
3 miles.
I remember.
That's fucking.
I
insane.
remember Ty and I sitting there talking to you guys, like, you guys gotta put burn and spurn, blah, 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 blah. And then for it to be 3 miles, I was like, I was so close to getting that girl out.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't
The
it so
threat.
funny? Like
The threat.
the enemies to, not that you guys are lovers, but the enemies to lovers trope, even in
The
friendship.
trope. Yeah.
You
the
know what I
enemies-
mean? Like
enemies-
frenemies.
Good friends.
The frenemies.
The enemies to frenemies. Enemies to roomies.
Enemies to roomies. Isn't
My
it
arm
funny
fat.
how that? Isn't it funny how that works? People that like you don't think you'll click with. Like you guys, like I really liked you guys, but I was like, I'm never gonna see them after that bus. Like I never gonna see those people again.
I
And
think
then,
I
like,
was
we're best
delusional.
friends.
I was like, everyone on this bus is so great. I like them all, but I was also playing the game.
Yeah,
So
no
it's
one
like-
was lying to you. I mean, not that we'll see yet, but like, you
I'm
know.
sure somebody was lying to me. Somebody had to be lying to me. It's so
And who
crap.
will it be?
Who would
I
it
don't
be?
know.
We'll see. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah, I have no idea. Probably Rick.
Rick might know.
Hey, Rick. Rick watches these. Shout out, Rick. What up, Rick?
Like, no,
Yeah.
literally for Rick though, it really was a game. I was kind of mean to him, and he's been so nice after the show, being like, "Do you hate me?" He's like, "I don't hate you."
But he keeps saying to me, he's like, I can't wait to see all my lies. I'm like,
No, he
What
said that to me.
lies?
He's like, it was so hard lying to all of you guys. How could you stand me? Oh, like we couldn't stand
we
you.
literally,
Yeah,
couldn't-
couldn't
honestly,
stand
we
you.
really couldn't
But-
stand you.
But we love you now because like.
Yeah, but now you're
no.
great.
Now you're great.
Caw! What company is that? Caw! Ooh, ooh. Where's that?
That's my favorite
That
part.
is a chicken.
Good. They could have burned
You
her.
gotta let
I
the
am
bird
a
whisperer tell you what that
burner.
was. You can't say.
No, wait, should I make Should I make a bird noise and have Rick try to identify it?
You should pull one up right now. On just
Yes! Where's it? Does
YouTube.
anybody have a phone?
Here.
Okay.
Just
Okay.
I'll look it up. I know the one.
Wait, just look up a bird name and then I'll add in the sound to the video so that it sounds really good. Just look up, like, pick a bird. Pick a bird and we'll see if Rick can identify
Pick a
the
bird.
sound.
Any bird.
Guys, if Rick can identify this bird sound.
Random bird.
Random birds.
What is...
What? I feel like he would know that. Let's go. Yeah, let's do that. Do they make noise? They must
do.
make noise. Okay.
Because there's a light...
Play bird sound.
What bird was
What
this?
bird was that, Rick? Or anybody out there that's a birder. What bird was that?
Would know.
You gotta know.
Baby, what was that?
Okay,
Oh
so
my
I do
god,
have-
what is that? The bird. No, not
I have one last question to wrap things up, unless you have more.
I had one more general question, but I feel like we kind of drifted away, and that's
What was
okay.
the general question?
It was just if you had to do it again, how would you play differently?
Oh, we're out of sound. We died.
Just now?
It's dead. Look, my thing's flashing.
I see it, but just now.
I have no idea when.
Is yours is flashing? Does that mean
That
dead?
means dead.
dead.
Well, we'll just talk really loud now.
Look. Shit, it's not coming out. Oh! I don't know when we ran out of sound.
Just bring it closer. Here we go.
Now you guys
This
are
is
really,
the intimate view.
you're really under the covers.
Okay.
So, we
Wow,
ran
well
out of
now our
sound.
faces look good.
They
Yeah, we
look
should've
much
done it
better.
recently.
This
We
is
should've,
really,
yeah.
this
Oh,
is
well.
under the covers.
Wait, this should be our cover photo. Wait. Okay.
I don't know when we ran out of sound. Rick, hopefully you got to hear the bird sound that we played.
Just
And
not. You just heard another one.
you heard a different one. But, I guess that's time to wrap it up. I feel like that's time to wrap it up. My last question was going to be, do you wish that you met Peter and Janae?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you know either of them?
Peter, I did. My ex
Yeah,
and I actually would
recognize Peter,
watch
too.
The Bachelor together. I told him,
that
I was
makes-
like, Pilot Pete. He's like, that boring guy.
I thought Pete was really nice. But
No,
yeah.
literally, I would have loved to meet Pete. I would love to marry Pete.
Pete, if you're single.
Reach out.
No, just kidding. He cannot make up his mind. Didn't he date like 4 girls from his season? I want stability at this point in my
I
life.
think he's looking for like a deep soul. Anyways, this was Under the Covers with.
Would that not be me? Wait. I'm
I
very
don't know. Do you think about? Yeah, I mean, yeah, no, I think so.
life.
But no. I think that like he's looking for a very specific type. Like he's very like I think he's Christian, but also into astrophysics, but also like a pilot, but also has.
Well,
like,
I'm
a-
not those things. I apologize.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So I feel like he's looking for like
Goblin
that
astrophysicist.
combo.
I'm not the astrophysicist.
I think he's
Couldn't
looking
do
for a
it.
very interesting combo. Anyways, Pete, if you're seeing this, Rachel is available.
I'm not
and-
available for you if you're boring and are an astrophysicist. But
Well, he's a pilot. Pilot Pete. But
all
anyways,
pilots cheat on their wives. Ty said that's true.
this has been. This has
And
been.
that's a fact.
This has been Under the Covers with Mack and Allie. See you next
Whee!
time.
Bye!
Bye.